So here's the beauty of the melody here. I'm going to add this on at the end. Autism diagnosis does exist currently, but the idea of autism as it will become known does not exist currently. So there are currently people who are diagnosed as autistic, and these people have been diagnosed under a certain set of behavioral conditions that they had exhibited, and thus those conditions may change in the future, and then they may or may not be considered autistic depending upon how that works specifically. And also, on top of that, if it is later seen to be a brain difference that is the autism, as they like to call it, and people have been diagnosed on these patterns of behavior and may or may not have that brain, the people all right now are from behavior. They're all diagnosed as behavior. So if we have this brain category and it overlaps with the behavior category, and behavior is subject to change, and the behaviors might be stuff that wasn't beneficial to them, and that's then communicated to them, and then thus they stop those behaviors. Now they no longer are in this overlap group, and now we just have people who have different brains and have no pattern of recognizable behavior that is different. Although they may or may not have some pattern of behavior that is recognizable that is different, as most people do. And that would vastly vary between these people. And so it wouldn't matter what their activity is, So thus, so now we've changed over to diagnosing criteria of brain. So let's say, I don't know, 60% of the people had the different brain, word. So now those 60% of people are considered autistic. These 40% of people are considered to be people who exhibit the type of behavior that autistic people had exhibited, So it's like, I don't know if that's harmful for you to stop. I think I did that in the other video, type shit. It's like, well, you have your rights to do that, whatever, okay, cool. And so now behavior changes, no overlap. Although some people's behavior won't change, some people will always have the behaviors that are categorized as autistic and have the different brain, and that's fine, but it won't be based on behavior. So there may be some people who are rightfully diagnosed as autistic, provided they did go with the brain thing at some point in time. But there would be nobody who is currently diagnosed under only brain condition. And so there will be the first true autism diagnosis at some point, provided they do go with the brain definition, which they should. It makes more sense. So it's like, okay, if you're wondering why things might be different for you, your experiences might be different, it's because your brain is formed in this different way, and that makes that happen. Okay, now you know that about yourself. Now you can reasonably accommodate yourself, as most of society should, or all of society should, Just do what you gotta do to make yourself comfortable, within reasonability, within the laws of nature, physics, and the US legal system, or whatever country you live in. Any other country's laws that happen to apply to you. Although maybe you don't follow those laws because like some situation where it's like, I don't know. But anyways, the world's complicated. Trying to make this one really simple though. I hope I did. Alright. That wraps up that. Thanks for watching. I can't do the bit from before. Maybe give it a thumbs down this time, Thumbs down help too, So do whatever you want, do whatever your feeling is on that. Thumbs down, thumbs up. That's my ask here. All right. Peace.